unusual lichens and mosses growing because of the depth of this little valley, and it is an area where more rare species grow. Apparently you can see them growing out of the tree actually.
Route 66, the Dragon's Spine, or for us, the road less travelled, as we decided to avoid the popular tourist areas and discover the more unusual, out-of-the-way places that are hidden in the heart of Wales. We found so many wonderful sights that we simply ran out of time, but we will go back and finish our road less travelled along the Dragon's Spine.
Hello, we're in Chirk at the Lady Margaret Caravan and Motorhome Club site. And this is the entrance, which if you look down that way is so lovely, on the edges of Chirk Castle, which is just over this fence here. So we're going to spend a few hours exploring Chirk, and while we're here doing this, what I really wanted to show you were these gates, commissioned in, is it 1615 or 1715? I'll have a look.
I think you said 17 something.
Yeah, they are absolutely beautiful. And we think we're going the right way, but we'll show you the gates first, and then we'll show you a bit of Chirk Castle later on. These are the gates we were telling you about. I think they've been moved since they were originally built. I'll go and have a look about when they were built. There's a hand at the top. Can you zoom in?
Yeah, I'll do that.
That's bizarre, isn't it? They must mean something.
Yes.
Dogs, birds, and smiling faces.
It's impressive, isn't it?
It is impressive. It's most unusual. And pineapples, is that? They're a long way up, aren't they? Are they raspberries? Let's have a look. 1712.
1712.
Yeah. It was made by Robert and John Davies near Wrexham. They were moved to the new hall entrance in 1770 and then erected here in 1888. They're lovely, aren't they?
Yeah.
You do a close see the posters on it. And that hand at the top is most bizarre. I wonder what that means. They normally symbolise something, don't they?
Hello there. This is the Grey Mare's Tail waterfall, which we found after a fair bit of to-in and fro-in. You have to drive up to a car park where there's mountain biking trails, and it's opposite there. But don't go for the one in Scotland, because we're in Wales. But it's a really marvellous sight to see. Now, do you know where we're going? What the place is called? Thai something. Thai what? Mare.
Yeah.
And what?
And
Why is it significant?
because there was a clergyman whose name I can't remember because I'm getting on in life now, who rewrote the Bible in Welsh, thus enabling the Welsh language to survive. So it's a very important place.
It's National Trust.
It is National Trust. I'm sure I've not pronounced it correctly. Have a look
And
at
we're
it.
just walking down from the little car park.
It was quite a narrow 2-mile road. It was quite scary at times, wasn't it?
Yep.
But I think it was such a significant site. It was worth coming off the beaten track. And it's very, very pretty. Look. Oh, look.
The waterfall.
Oh, look at that.
That's why he came here, I suppose. Peace, quiet and inspiration.
This is just a quick correction. This is Thai Mare, and it's where William Morgan was born and spent the first 10 years of his life before he went off to be educated and through to Cambridge, where with help he wrote a translation of the Bible into Welsh and therefore secured the life of the Welsh language. And it's an absolutely idyllic location and a very, very interesting history and very helpful guides as well, actually, to talk you through everything here. And we've seen one of the original Bibles from 1588. Fascinating. Well worth a 2-mile heart-stopping trip through the hills and the Forestry Commission with a sheer drop on one side. Elan Valley reservoir. Well, that's not strictly true actually, there are several reservoirs, but what's amazing about this place is it's the Craig Dark Skies area, and in 2015 the Elan Valley became the first privately owned, publicly accessible, internationally recognised dark sky park, and there's only a few of them in the world. And when you look around here, I don't know whether you can see, I would imagine it's absolutely amazing at night, on a clear night. It's certainly very beautiful in the day, and something based on our road trip down the Route 66, the A470, from Llandudno to Cardiff. And this has been, well, I don't know what words to describe it actually. Everywhere, every corner, every reservoir you pass, every bridge we've been over, every little waterfall we found, a bit of scenery, it's just been mind-blowing. And on top of all that, they have a visitor centre with lots of information, fantastic cakes, of which we both sampled today, and a cup of tea. And quite honestly, you could just pitch up here if you were allowed and spend a week and not get bored, I don't think. Beautiful. It was a bit scary, wasn't it? I thought, because he was snorting a bit. We've just stopped off on the A483, was it, Gary?
I think so.
And we saw this very intriguingly called Water Break Its Neck Waterfall. So we had to just come and see what was here. But before we go for a little walk to find it, Gary was going to show you the location we found down a half-mile dirt track.
This, as Caroline has said, is up a narrow half-mile track. A bit bumpy, but it's nicely tucked out of the way. And here, once you come up the track, is the sign for the walk, which we'll be doing after lunch. Water Break Its Neck Waterfall and Trail. It's not too long, 1 kilometre, 3/4 of an hour, and that's where we'll be going up. See what we see later.
This is the Radnor Forest, and in medieval times it was an unenclosed area specifically for royal hunting. There were no trees. Apparently forest didn't necessarily mean a treed area. However, when it went into private hands, all these beautiful trees were planted, and since that time and more recently it's been taken over and set out as a walk for the public to enjoy. And the reason it's got such an unusual name is because there were warrens here for rabbits, obviously, but they were actually bred for eating. And break your neck for falling in all the warrens, I guess. Yeah. But this is the 200-metre scramble to the falls. But looking at the level of the water, I can't imagine the falls are going to be very full. Very unusual lichens and mosses growing because of the depth of this little valley, and it is an area where more rare species grow. Apparently you can see them growing out of the tree actually.
Oh yes,
It's beautiful when you look up the path. If you walk around the corner, Gary, you might see those hanging down, not further down.
Reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
It does, yeah. It's lovely. Oh, look, it's lovely, isn't it?